So around the time that I was hitting Shaunie O'Neal up for work, for writing work, was, I believe, when she was ending the Miami, her first, actually her first reality, show, which was based in Miami. So then, as I'm watching, I see that she's like, showcasing that she's going to have a different one. And that was, for, LA. And so as I started watching, I'm like, oh, okay. Hey, like, I see how they, drop, at one scene, I believe it was Jennifer and Evelyn having a conversation. They were having wine. They had raspberries in the wine. I'm like, I wrote that. And then, so they were, as their conversation goes on, she's like, oh, you finally, hooked up with somebody and good, so you can knock them cobwebs out the, and I'm like, what? I wrote that. Like, that's so non-integrity-ish of you to steal my work and then not even want to credit me or anything like that. But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? Me and Evelyn, I guess we had some sort of words on Twitter one time, because I was, chatting with Ocho Cinco around, like, after the time they broke up, and I'm, just asking him, random questions like, where do you think that you'll meet your next, love or whatever, via social media as well. And so everybody on Twitter started tagging Evelyn. And then so Evelyn tags me, and it's like, excuse me, and I'm like, what the heck? So I can't even remember, how the rest of that played out. But, I'm not into men that are abusive to women. I feel like those type of men don't even want women. But, I just was like, really? So I'm thinking like, oh, that's probably even more, reason, or I don't know the timeline, like if that Twitter thing happened prior to Shaunie taking my stuff, or writers that work for her stole my, read my book and stole tons of scenes, and put it in the show. So I'm like, I think my book is still available on Amazon, but I'm editing it. So that's why I don't advertise for people to buy it right now, because I still have to fix it. But I'm just like, that's